Hey guys, it's Miss Kelly here. What we're going to be doing today is drawing an animal. So all you're going to need to do for this art assignment is get yourself a white sheet of paper. I just have some printer paper right here and it'll work perfectly fine. We've got some color and we have a few crayons to add some more color. I have a green and a blue, but that'll be at the end. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to draw a panda, right? So just, follow my lead step by step, and if you ever need to pause the video to catch up, or you need to study a detail a little bit closer, feel free to do that. I hope you guys are all doing well, with the quarantine going on, and I know it can be a little bit boring, so hopefully this will be fun for you and for the family. So let's start out, and what I'll do is I'll just sketch it out first, and then I'll go over it with crayons and stuff so you guys can see kind of where we're headed with this panda. And you can erase if you need to, which is always helpful. Okay, so let's start out. What we're going to start out with is we're going to start out with a head, right? So for this particular panda, his head, this is his chin area. It kind of starts out as a U, kind of like a long U, right? And so if you're sketching out with pencil, just make sure you're doing it nice and light, just in case you do need to go back and erase. Then we're going to make a little bit longer, kind of like a bowl looking kind of shape. And we're going to come right up here, go around and connect those sides. So you've kind of got a shape that looks like an eye, right? Like an eyeball or something. And so what does a head need, right? A head needs some ears. So once you're finished with this part, we're going to give him some ears so we can hear what you're saying about him, right? Hopefully nice things, because he's a cool panda. What's next? So we'll come back to the face a little bit later, because we have to give him a body, right? Our panda bear needs a body. So what we're going to do for that, once you have this all finished, and again, feel free to pause or just slow down if you need to catch up. That's pretty cool about this video thing, is you can pause whenever you need to. So we're going to come down, and we're going to make one little line. This is going to be for his arm, right? So he's just going to have an arm, his two little legs. And then we're going to make it matching, because everybody's got two arms, right? That was a little bit of a mistake, and that's no biggie. I will just erase that and continue. There we go. And once we have these two little lines down, we're going to make some backwards L shapes. Well, I guess one of them is backwards. This one will be backwards, right? So that's a backwards L. So you've got your little panda bear with his one little foot, and then you're going to give him two little feet. Oh yeah. That's looking good. And so once you have his arms, what else do you got to put, right? You got to put those legs. And so we're going to, this is a shape that's kind of a little bit more complicated, so we're going to take it step by step, right? So first off, you're going to put a little bit of a line, just a tiny little bit of a line. And then near the bottom of this little foot, you're going to put another line that's about the same length. And again, this is his leg. So, and then you're going to draw a little circle just connecting them. Whoa! And that's the bottom of his foot. And then you do the same thing on the other side. And then you've got panda. And again, since this is pencil, I can kind of go back and fix it if I don't like it perfectly. I can be like, oh, he needs to have a little bit of a longer leg. And that's what I'm doing here, because he had a little bit short legs. And then you're going to connect them. Got a little tummy there. That's good. And so once you've got all this done, you got head, ears, feet. I'm going to erase a little bit more so we don't get too confused. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add some features. And this is where we can kind of get fun on our panda bears, right? We can make our pandas, we can give them bows, we can give them, maybe some cool spots if we want to give our pandas spots. But I'm just going to stick to the basic, but you guys feel free to jazz it up. We're going to give, first off, we're going to give him a little bit of a tuft of hair, because that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Then we're going to, right in the middle of his face, we're going to give him a nose. Look at that nose. That's a pretty cute nose. And he's smiling because he's happy. Happy panda bear. This is going to be a little bit complicated, so I'm going to try and take it slow. So once you've got little hair, little nose, little smile, then you're going to have two dots. And these dots are going to be the eyes, right? Little dots. And then on the outside of these dots, we're going to have a panda shape, right? So we're gonna go like this. Whoa, this is kind of looks to me like a trapezoid. And then you're gonna go like this. See, he's happy. And he's just got little dots, kind of circles around his eyes, and that's what makes him a panda bear, right? And then after that, one more thing, you're gonna want to give him a little round thing for his tummy, because that's where the white patch is gonna go, and we don't want to get it confused. All right, so now that we've got our lovely little panda bear here, I am going to go in and start coloring it. And this is also another thing where you can get really fun if you want to. You can pick your favorite colors and make him like a space bear or something. You can make it pink, you can make her all kinds of different things. But I'm just gonna stick to black and white just because I don't want to hamper anyone else's creativity or anything like that. So we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna color him in kind of smoothly. I think with a crayon, it's pretty fun with a crayon, or you could use a colored pencil if you feel more comfortable with a colored pencil. And I'm just kind of outlining the shape before I color it in. And then we can go right around the edge. Actually, we'll do his nose next. And then I'll go around and just outline again. And another cool thing, because panda bears do have fur, when you're outlining, you don't have to make it one line. You can kind of make it a bunch of different lines, right? To show that he's kind of got some fur going on. So, and another really good thing about sketching out, the reason I'm sketching it out is just so you guys can see kind of what you're wanting to make. You know, maybe you watch this video before making it, and then you can kind of see like what the panda bear will look like, so you don't have to just guess with proportions or anything. And that's why I sketched out. But again, if you want to like just start drawing in marker or just start drawing in crayon, that's perfectly fine. And honestly, it might look pretty cool. The only reason I did it was just so you guys don't get lost or anything. And that would be no fun. And he's got, once we finished kind of outlining the head, he's smiling. Then we're gonna come down, outline those shoulders. Again, I think his feet need to be a little bit longer, so I'm gonna make his feet a little bit longer. You can kind of see. He's got a foot in there now. Yeah. Let's see. And again, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video, maybe ask a parent for assistance. Yeah. Again, kind of, I did add a little bit of a shape here, but this is just where his foot is. So it's like the same deal as earlier. Line, circle, kind of looks like a U, doesn't it? Half of a U. And then this area, we're gonna just gently outline this area. Right. All right. So now that we've got our lovely panda all outlined in crayon, I'm gonna go back and erase again my little pencil marks that I may have left behind. Once you have your panda all figured out, we can kind of just start shading him in. All right, so now that I've got my panda, we have to have somewhere for this panda to sit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a line right along the middle of my paper. But before we color that in or anything, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a cool trick, right? So this trick involves, this is a pretty cool new black crayon, right? Without the paper, you can do some cool texture stuff. So I'm gonna peel this paper. I'm actually gonna break the crayon in half. So I can have a nice little small segment to work with. And what I'm going to do, horizontally, I'm going to lay this on the paper. And I'm going to make a little motion, right? Just a little bit. A little bit of crayon colors. And what this is going to do is it's going to give us some cool texture. If you guys have ever seen bamboo, or if you want to look it up on the internet, it kind of looks like this. He's got some trees next to him, and pandas eat bamboo, you know. So, and then you're just gonna do that all these little places. So you have all of these cool little lines and stuff, and now what you can do is you can go back with, like, you see the sharp edge of this crayon right here? And then another cool thing about bamboo is bamboo has leaves. So I'm gonna tell you guys how to draw the bamboo leaf. So you're gonna just draw a little stick and then some lines. Actual bamboo has 5, so we can do that. A little line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that you have this all laid out, you can kind of just go in with some colors. When it's all said and done, you have a cool looking animal and a cool looking background. Then the most important part, after every single art thing that you make, you definitely want to sign it so people know that you made it. So I'm gonna write my name down here in the bottom right corner, about, it's like, what, over here? Yeah. I'm gonna say Miss Kelly. And that's what you can do with your, you know, just a few colors of crayons and a pencil. You can make something just as cool as this. If you need to go back through the video and watch it again, feel free. If you need to pause it, again, feel free to do that. It was really nice making this activity with you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And I hope you guys are, you know, staying busy. And yeah, we'll see you again soon.